From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
From dinner, they actually went back to the house.
Where is he?
What are you talking about?
Where's the guy that you've been sleeping with?
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Abdul Noonan feels his girlfriend gives him a cold shoulder. Neglected and hurt, Abdul comes to Cheaters to clear up the cloudy feelings he has about his relationship. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
Madison and I have been together for 2 years now. We've been living together for a year, maybe a little more than a year. What I was attracted to was how amazing she is with everyone. She treats everyone, similarly, and that's what I liked about her. In the beginning, she was selfless. Now, as any relationship goes forward, a little bit of selfishness is okay, but not to the point where you're basically disregarding the other person's needs. That's what it has changed to.
Madison, age 22, an insurance customer service rep accused of playing around with a help. Cheaters deploys a squad of investigators to the home Abdul shares with a suspect. After a while, an unknown vehicle approaches the home. As soon as the car parks in the driveway, the garage door opens. Madison steps out and greets the unknown driver with a passionate hug and kiss.
On our 1-year anniversary, I got her a promise ring, and it was all I could afford at that time. And at that time, she didn't care if it was a big diamond or a small diamond. She used to wear it every day, and now I rarely see it on her fingers. And when I ask her about it, and she's like, it's in the bathroom or it's in the bedroom, something like that. But after a while, I gave up on asking about it. Nowadays, I always have to make the effort in the relationship. In the beginning, she always used to bring me lunch and be like, "Hey, I got you something," and I would be like, "Oh, you're so cute, thank you." But now, nothing of that sort, and I always have to ask her, "Hey, do you have time to get some lunch today?" But she's either not near her phone or she doesn't have the time for me. We always used to sleep in the same room. Now she either sleeps on the living room couch or a different room, and whenever I try to go sleep with her, and even on the couch or even on the other room, she either changes her side to where her back is facing me, or tries to go to the other room just to avoid me. It's almost like she doesn't want to be touched.
The suspect takes the unknown male by the hand and drags him inside. The garage door closes. The Cheaters team settles in and waits. Much later, the male exits the house. Cheaters agents recognize the need to find out this man's identity.
I've done many things to try to fix this relationship. I've tried to be the best boyfriend that I can be. I've even thought about actually proposing to her recently, but judging from the way that she's acting, I don't know if that's the right way to go about it. If Madison is cheating on me, I'd be very angry. I give her 2 years of my life, this investment that I'm making into our future, and this is how she repays me. I want to know why she's doing this and who she's doing this with, but I also want her to know that, she can always talk to me about this, and we can always talk things through.
With Abdul working nights, Cheaters keeps the stakeout in place. After some time, the vehicle seen previously arrives at the house. The driver brazenly pulls the car into the open garage. The suspect invites the man into the house. An interior camera placed by Abdul captures the image of Madison kissing the man, who is now identified as Cameron Skinner, a maintenance man known to do work around the neighborhood. The suspect makes Skinner comfortable by bringing him a cold beer. As soon as Madison joins the man on the sofa, they begin to kiss. Shortly, the suspect and Skinner move to another room to continue their rendezvous. A while later, Madison, now dressed in a short robe, escorts Skinner to the door. Outside, the cheaters' squad watches as Skinner backs out of the garage and drives away, ending the evening surveillance. With the knowledge that Abdul works this particular evening, cheaters operatives stick with the stakeout. And they strike gold when Skinner's car pulls into the open garage. The suspect greets her companion with a smile and a hug. Skinner gets comfy on the couch. Ever the proper hostess, Madison brings Skinner a beer along with burritos for both. Shortly after dinner, the suspect and her fun friend begin to cuddle on the couch. This doesn't last long, however, as the two begin shedding clothes. Once again, as the situation gets hotter, Madison moves the action to the bedroom. Sometime later, the pair re-emerge. Skinner finishes dressing as the suspect escorts him to the door. As Skinner backs out of the garage to make a quick getaway, it's too late. Cheaters' agents have already got the goods on him and the suspect. Coming up, the confrontation.
Now that the suspect's illicit relationship can be documented, Cheaters collates the information for Abdul. Disturbed by the possible revelations, Abdul faces his fear and views the truth. First thing I'd like to say, Abdul, is thank you for coming out this evening.
Yeah.
With that being said, are you prepared to see what we've come up with in our investigation?
Show me.
All right. All right, Abdul, on this day of our investigation, we begin outside of your residence. Sometime later, this vehicle pulls up. The garage door opens.
Who's that?
That's what we're gonna find out. So we see this gentleman get out.
He's walking in like he owns the place.
That's what I see here too.
Yeah.
So after he goes into the garage door, we see he walks inside. We get an internal shot of the kitchen where they stand and embrace for a while with a kiss.
Are you...
Listen, man, I understand it's hard to watch. I mean, she just went and got a soda out of the fridge for him.
Are you kidding me?
Actually, I take it back. That's a beer.
That's
Your beer.
my beer.
They sit on the couch together. That's when we see her swing a leg over his, and they continue to kiss.
Are you kidding me?
They're getting very close. They kiss multiple times. He's got his shoes off, and he gets on top of her and begins to kiss her more. And they disappear into the bedroom.
I can't believe this is happening.
I promise you we'll finish this up and we'll get out of here, all right?
Okay.
Continuing on this day of our investigation, Abdul, we're outside of your residence. A few moments later, we see this vehicle pull up. The garage door is already open. He parks his car. We then see him walk inside, that internal surveillance camera. We see Maddie, very excitingly, go over to the kitchen.
How is he just gonna pop up on the couch and just...
Like he owns the place.
Oh my God.
She goes over, grabs 2 beers, and then gets some burritos. Has dinner with this gentleman. It's like, when was the last time she did this for you?
It's been so long, I can't even remember.
All right, Abdul, during this time, while they're being playful on the couch after they finish their meal, she receives a phone call. What you're about to hear is the audio from that conversation. Tell me if you can remember this day or even this conversation.
Yeah.
Hello? Hey, how are you doing? I'm good. Just tired. What's going on? Nothing. I'm just sitting here watching TV. I made myself some dinner. Oh, hanging out. I was asking if you want me to pick something up for you. No, I'm not hungry. Oh, I mean, it's fine. I guess I can just pick you up some Chipotle or something. When are you going to be home, do you think? I guess I'll be home in about 25 minutes. All right. Okay. Sounds good. Bye. I love you. I love you too. Bye.
But as you can see, she finishes the phone conversation, throws the phone onto the sofa.
Sick. I don't want to see this anymore.
You don't want to see this anymore?
Let's go.
You sure?
Let's go.
They just left a restaurant, finished up eating. Why don't we go ahead and get on the road? We'll get a word from our detective when they land, and we'll bust them. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
All right, right this way, man. That's our detective right there. Hold on one second. Hey, man, what's going on? So from dinner, they actually went back to the house. He's having problems with his stomach. What, are you running the house or something? All right, we're on our way. All right, thanks. Bye-bye. That's our detective right there. They're at the house right now, so we're gonna go there, we're gonna confront them. You have keys?
Yeah,
Sure?
I do have keys.
All right, so if the door's locked, we can get in.
Where is he?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about?
No, Abdul.
Where is he?
Hi, what are you...
Where's the guy that you've been sleeping with?
I'm just sitting here. What the f is all this? What?
Why are you pushing me? Don't push me.
What's
Is he in
happening?
here?
I don't...
Want me to tell you what's happening?
What is all this? Abdul, what's going on?
I have a question for you.
What? No.
Have you ever
Abdul.
cheated on this man?
Abdul. Nothing's going on. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nothing's going on. I'm
Abdul,
sure nothing's
stop,
going
stop,
on.
please, nothing's going on. Abdul.
Is he in here?
Oh my god. Holy...
Where is this guy?
Oh my god.
Hey, man. Hey, what the? Yeah, that's right there.
Do you appreciate this? Is this what you wanted to happen?
Coming up next, the conclusion.
Where is he?
What are you talking about?
Where's the guy that you've been sleeping with? What the? Hey, man. Yeah, that's right there.
God, Abdul,
Is this
stop.
what you want?
Cameron.
Is this what you want?
Abdul.
Come on, man.
I have a question for you, Maddie.
No.
Why did you do this?
I didn't do anything. I don't know what the...
Really? That's not you?
No, that's not
That's not you and this gentleman kissing him? Here, why,
You want it?
what was
Come
this
on.
day? What was this day?
That was
nothing?
That was not...
What about this? Why are you kissing him?
Because me and Abdul, we're not even sleeping in the same bed anymore. We're not even together anymore.
So why didn't you just break up with him?
Because he's just never here. He's never even doing anything with me. He's always doing... I don't know.
I'm
what
doing.
You're working and...
I'm working to provide for you.
No, that's not what it's for.
So while he's working to provide for you, you just freeload off of his
No, that's
income?
not what I'm doing, guys. No, that's not.
Then tell me what you're
Why you bring all
doing.
these people into our house? This is stupid.
Because he hired us to. That's why. Why don't you give him the truth instead of lying to me?
I didn't.
What happened? I need to talk to you for a second. Come over here. Tell me exactly how all this happened.
I'm the maintenance man, bro.
You're the maintenance guy?
I'm the maintenance guy. I do all the maintenance around the place.
Bring all this in here. I don't want to be in any
Okay,
of
well,
this. Get me out of this.
Man, I mean, the only reason why we're here is because he hired us. Because she obviously couldn't give him the truth. We got multiple days of you guys spending time together.
Well, you want more?
Get out of my house,
more?
bro. Get out of my house. Why the f do you have a shirt
I ain't
on?
going anywhere.
Please.
Come on, man.
I mean, I got one question for you. Why would you be on the phone with this gentleman and then, I mean, do you really think you're going to be able to get away with this?
Have this? What is this?
How do we have this? He called us and he installed internal surveillance cameras inside of your home.
You've been history, Abdul.
Yeah.
Just watching me?
Yeah.
Like
What if I walked in here with you and you caught him with the girl? What would you do?
it wouldn't even matter. We're not even together anymore.
I'm not talking
He's
about
sleeping in
that,
the
though. I'm
other
talking
room.
about
I'm
the
sleeping in
simple-
this room. It doesn't even matter.
Will you admit to the fact that you lied on your
what?
cell phone when you were talking to him with the man right next to you, kissing you on the neck?
Yeah.
Are you going to admit that or are you just going to keep lying?
I mean, I guess, yeah, I'm the bad guy in this situation, but you guys
What did
don't
he do?
know.
What did he do wrong?
He did everything wrong.
Did he cheat on you?
He didn't cheat on me, but he was gone. He was never here.
Because he was working to provide for you in a future.
Because he's boring as hell.
He's boring
I'm
as hell?
sorry.
How long has this been going on?
5, 6 months.
5, 6 months? And what did she say she was going to do about him? I mean, this is his
she
house
told me
he
she was
pays
going to
for.
leave him eventually, but it just
I mean, the
it just
maintenance
hadn't
check that you
happened.
got for doing this house came out of his back pocket.
Tell me why.
You know what?
Just tell me
you
why.
why. Because you weren't here for me. You just weren't here for me. I'm sorry. I don't feel like we just
You're
don't love each
sorry.
other. We just don't love each other anymore. And you know this.
And you love this
isn't
guy.
new. Yes, I love Cameron.
So you can be a guzzling demon slut from hell from this guy, but not with me?
God! No,
Why are you acting
What
like
the
you're such
hell,
a
man?
victim here?
I'm not a victim, but this is ridiculous. There's nothing else to say.
You know how this is gonna look when this gets out, right?
I don't want this to be on TV.
Well, I would be a little bit nicer and a little bit more honest if you don't want to look like a complete trashy person. What if you walked in here, like, put yourself in his shoes?
I am in
Human to
Abdul's
human,
shoes.
who cares? Drop your ego for a second, actually
I
talk
paid
like
for
a...
this.
What do you think? Get out of here. What do you think paid for that? Get out of here, bro. She doesn't want you anymore, man. Stop.
Damn
Let me
it.
tell you.
Break it up, guys.
Stop. You guys, okay, Abdul, stop.
Get out of my house.
Here, take all my clothes. I'll put my
I want to see you, but she wants more. Come on, man.
It is his house, man. If he gets pissed off at you, he can call the police. So I wouldn't be pushing on him. He owns his home.
You guys, everyone. Just
Get out of here.
get out. Just let me.
I can't believe this is happening.
Stop. Just get out of my way, please.
Have you gotten what you wanted?
I think so. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Come on, man. What'd I tell you? You don't like the camera in my face.
You have anything else to say? Because this is probably gonna be the last time you're gonna see this man.
Just, you know what? I'm sorry it had to happen this way, but it was gonna happen.
I don't want you to come back here.
I'll get my. Just give me a second to go pack my.
Come back here.
Okay, so listen, I'm gonna take him away from your home. Don't break any of his stuff, or it's just gonna be
I'm
more
not
of a
that kind
problem
of
for
girl.
you.
I'm not gonna go break his stuff.
How do I know that? Look what you've done already. You've already tarnished a relationship. You could do anything, so.
I'm so sorry that this happened.
Huh?
I just don't feel.
Maybe we can be friends still in hell.
You, man. You, all y'all.
Following the events of the confrontation, Abdul struggles to understand his girlfriend's motives. Later, Cheaters discloses his realization. But next, Harmoniee Vance provides the lowdown since she busted her boyfriend in a chilling confrontation on Cheaters.
To see Jay at the table sitting with this girl that looks like she's 15, 12 years old, I could not put into words at that moment how angry and upset I was. You see stuff like this all the time on TV, but you never think that it would happen to you, let alone the way that it's happened. What the is going on?
What's going on here?
Why are you here? Who is this?
Who are you?
Who is this?
What the?
Wait, who are you?
Don't touch me.
What is she
Do
doing
not
here?
touch me.
Why is she here with you?
That's my girl.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this
Come
is your
on,
girl?
Let's go.
Oh, this is your girl?
Don't touch me.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Don't touch me.
This is your girl? This is your girl? This is your girl? When she said that she was pregnant, it was a slap in the face. It's almost like everything that he told me, he did not mean. It was a lie. We were together 6 years. Not once was I pregnant or may have thought I was pregnant. We talked about starting a family at some point, marriage. So to find out that he has someone else who he's been secretly dating and she's 2 months pregnant, at that point, I just knew that that was the cherry on top. There was no more relationship between the two of us.
If you had no idea this guy had a girlfriend and you just found this out, why would you still want to even be
Because I
exposed?
love him and I'm pregnant with his child. That's why.
You're pregnant with his child?
Yes, I'm pregnant. I'm 2 months. What's your point?
She's pregnant. 2 months pregnant. Jay, 6 years.
Us three.
And this is the kind of that you do to me?
Three. We can
This
chill.
is really? Are you serious? Are you serious right
Chill, Harmony, chill.
Hey, Jay, come over
Whatever.
here. Come
I'm
over
the
here.
side chick,
Here,
but you don't
come
have
up
no
here.
baby.
Stay in the side chick's position.
Okay. Obviously, you're the side chick. You had to hire them.
6 years.
You're the side chick.
Everything that happened was a blessing in disguise because I was blind before. There were a lot of things that I missed, a lot of people, networking things that I could have taken advantage of, but I was not able to because I was blinded by Jay. So I feel like, now that everything has been over between us, I'm able to go ahead and kind of focus on myself. And so since then, like I said, I've received a promotion. So things are kind of, as far as my career, are looking up. And so I do look forward to that.
Frustrated by the lack of empathy from the suspect, Abdul Noonan kicks her out of their home. Abdul admits his love for the suspect, yet he states he'll never allow someone to treat him this way ever again. The suspect, Madison, refuses to comment to Cheater's producers about her part in the affair. The suspect's companion, Cameron Skinner, speaks at length to Cheaters. Skinner proclaims his love for the suspect while admitting that he and the suspect continue to date each other.
Cheating is a crime. It happens every day. Ugly people running around. Pretty soon they'll have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.